Well, our next guest is no stranger to the Expresso family. Our resident lifestyle and wellness expert, Lisa Raleigh, guides us every week with Discem on how to lead a healthier and more mindful lifestyle. And when she's not inspiring us with her wellness and fitness expertise, she's at home looking after the new beautiful addition to her family. And today she's here to discuss all things motherhood and how new moms can shape up after pregnancy. Lisa, so good to have you here.
Thanks, Leanne.
All right, you are giving us some serious feels this morning with little Bella. Congratulations.
She's
a year old, hey?
She's a year, and last night was the first night that I've spent away from her in that year. Yeah, I look at her, I'm like, oh, I just want to go home.
She is the cutest thing.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you're here because we're talking about something that I think every woman's going to experience in her life, how to bounce back after having a baby.
Yep.
But you are incredibly busy. You are a fitness professional. You do give lots of advice, and you've also had Bella. How has that changed your life?
Sure. Well, I realized that last night because I had so much free time for the first time in a year, and this morning I was running on the hotel treadmill. I thought, wow, this is how my life used to be. But life has changed so much, for the better, of course. But for the first 6 months, it was quite radical, the difference. And I was so tired. I hadn't had a good night's sleep in 6 months. Trying to exercise again after giving birth is a whole nother challenge. When everything is sore and you know, overweight, and I must tell you, it's taken a whole year for me to bounce back and to get back into the clothes I was wearing before Bella. And
talking about that, I think a lot of new moms are asking that question. How does one return to normal? How do you bounce back when your life has changed forever? You've got this new little person who expects so much from you. At what point do you find time to take care of yourself?
It is very, very important to put yourself first, at least for 20 minutes to 30 minutes a day. I've just found that it's like an incredibly important part of my day is my exercise, because it gives me all those sort of happy hormones that run through my body. It makes me deal with the sleep deprivation and the busyness of being a mom. And I've just made it a priority, you know, putting yourself first, because then Bella gets a better mom, Stafford, my husband, gets a better wife, my colleagues and my teammates, they all get a better boss because I'm putting myself first for that half an hour and getting those happy hormones running through my system. So it's just about prioritizing and putting into my diary that half an hour as though it were a meeting or any other important obligation. And I've just learned to work out from home. I didn't really learn. I kind of do know what I'm doing, but I rebound on my little mini trampoline. I use light weights, I use body weight exercises, and I do what I can in my little gaps throughout the day. And exercise is no longer a certain time of the day or going to gym. It's just whenever I can, and it's at home. So it's just changed.
Very cool. I love that we have you here because you're going to be taking us through a few easy things to do at home to make sure that you get the body back. And I like what you said. It makes you a better mom too, Bella. It makes you a better wife as well. People oftentimes think that it's going to take away from their lives, when meanwhile it's adding to your life.
Absolutely.
But let's quickly touch on nutrition as well. How important a role does that play in bouncing back?
Gosh, it's the most important. It's, you know, that whole 80% is really about what you're eating, what you're putting in, that you can't outrun the fork, as they say.
Wow.
So eating, well, I mean, I've just stopped breastfeeding at a year, and I had to make sure that I was eating correctly for that, and, you know, keeping my milk supply up and keeping my energy levels up. But I'm not going to say I'm perfect, not in any way or form. I had a massive chocolate milk craving when I was pregnant and when I was breastfeeding. I had to, like, really, I was totally addicted, and a few other naughties in the cupboard. But it's just about having a balanced mindset. That's one thing I definitely have learned since being a mom, is just to take it easy and not be too hard on myself. And now that it's been a year, now that I've stopped breastfeeding, and now that, you know, she's kind of weaned and stuff, I can actually start focusing on mom again. But for a long time, I just put in perspective, this is a very short space of time. It's all about Bella right now, and if my diet's not 100% perfect, as long as it's sort of 80% there, and, you know, I'm eating as clean as I can, it's okay. Just don't be so hard on myself.
Well, I can't wait for motherhood, and I'm so glad that I have Lisa Raleigh on speed dial. Well, stay with us, because Lisa will be joining us in the kitchen shortly with 2 of her favorite healthy recipes, as well as showing all our new and busy moms a few exercise routines that you can do at home with your little one.
Discem, pharmacists who care.